Alright guys, we are back at it with some more MX bikes, and we're on one of the roughest sand tracks in MX bikes history. This is the brand new Southwick, and I'm going to be showing you guys our moto number 2 of the 250 pro race. Moto number 1, it didn't go as planned. I got like 21st or something like that. Moto number 2, I was vibing, man. I was doing really good. And then someone rang my doorbell with like 4 minutes left to go in the race. I'll explain it in the video, but yeah, just not ideal. But I'm going to treat it similar to how we did High Point, where I'm going to jump back in, give you guys my thoughts and opinion about what was happening in the race. So I hope you guys enjoy it. Leave a like and hit the sub button. And if you guys want to see me stream Redbud, let's hit 50 likes on this video. All right, I think that's doable. So appreciate you guys, and let's get this started. I don't think I've ever seen that happen in this game before. That was pretty wild. If someone can explain to me why the bike did that, I would love it. So first lap in the books, and first laps are always like the sketchiest for me. I feel like I always just like crash on the first lap. But for this one, besides like the first corner, we actually rode really good, got into that top 10. And my goal right here was just to latch onto the guys in front of me and try to keep that pace and just see how long I can possibly go at that pace. And yeah, that's just kind of what I was thinking at the moment. So this is kind of a sketchy moment right here. Two guys go down before this wall jump, And I hit this roller section before the table so bad that I lose so much momentum. I had the Husky on my left and the KTM on my right. And I knew if I sent it into that berm with that Husky, we were both going to go down. So I kind of just like let up and like let him have that spot and kind of just like followed him. And it worked out because the guy in the KTM went down and I was able to stay up and still save that pace that I was at, which benefited me because I didn't lose any time on it. Well, that was a dumb mistake. I tried to like ride a fine line on top of the rut and my front tire just absolutely missed it. Went over the bars, gave up 3, I think 4 spots in total. Very frustrating because I was riding really good that lap, man. I was like zooming. And if I didn't make that mistake, I would have a gap to these guys and probably would be on a roll for another good lap. So kind of frustrating for sure. I personally like that outside line that we just hit. I don't know if anybody else was doing it in the moto. If you guys were, let me know in the comments. But it was really, really smooth, and you didn't have to worry about like the braking bump like kicking you out of like the main ruts. So I started taking that more often. So that was unfortunate. My bike basically did a tornado. I sat down just a tad bit too soon, and my bike kicked, and my front tire went over the rut into that little like pothole basically, and just made my bike tornado. Very unfortunate. That was just my own mistake. It sucked, man, because I was vibing, and I shouldn't be doing that. I really shouldn't be doing that. So this is the reason why I should have been taking the outside the entire time. Basically, my bike just missed the entire rut, just bounced over it, and then I front washed, and then I got hit by someone, and then I hit the boy Doc. I am sorry about that, Doc. Please forgive me. So right here, I was watching the boy Doc in front of me, and I lost concentration and went over the rut. I kind of like 50-50 grinded the rut, and it made me crash. Yeah, that's a mental note. Just look at your own lines. Don't look at someone else. All right, so about from 15 minutes to roughly 8 minutes, nothing really happened. I was just putting down the laps, and we actually were able to catch up with some of the guys in front of us. So this was the guy that was in 9th place. That was Cloud, I believe. We were able to get right up next to him, almost crash, almost come together. But yeah, big shout out to him. But yeah, we were just vibing, try to race clean, which is hard to do sometimes with the ping, and especially like the E-Road and the Poboso physics. It's definitely hard to race clean sometimes. So yeah, that was unfortunate. I tried to hit that line at a weird angle, and my front end just wasn't having it. I lost a spot, but I lost it to Neon. Cloud actually went down before that. But yeah, I made a lot of mistakes on this lap. I really got to clean this up. The sand was not my friend this lap, I'll tell you that. Yeah, that was a stupid mistake. So with about 2 minutes left of the race, my grandmother actually rang my doorbell and I had to get up, unlock the door, help her get into my house, and I lost so much time. I was right there with Doc. I was getting flustered because the doorbell actually rang like 30 seconds before this, and yeah, I was getting very, very flustered. And yeah, thankfully we didn't lose too much time. We had a somewhat of a gap, and I got back down to like 16th, I believe it was, and I put on a charge for the rest of this race. So that's what you guys are going to see. I was on the burners, man. That's got to be one of the closest finishes I've ever seen, like, in MX bikes. We were, like, right next to each other. But he definitely got the spot. I had too many cuts, man. I had way too many cuts of my excursions, a little bit off the tracks. Don't judge me. This track was definitely hard to, like, stay within the line sometimes, especially when it bounces you out. But nonetheless, we got, like, 14th. I believe it was 15th, technically, overall, because I think Doc's lap didn't count. So, but nonetheless, we did pretty good. I'm happy with the riding in Moto number 2. If you guys enjoyed this, let me know in the comment section below, and also by leaving a like, hitting the sub button. I appreciate you guys more than anything, and we'll catch you guys back here in tomorrow's video. It's going to be a reaction video, so stay tuned. I'm out. Peace.